can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Sooners ready to kick it away first. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Running inside. It's Hansen. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Dropping back, it's Beck. Punch it out of the air.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense. As its staff, challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Red pass, it's complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds a spot in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Looking to throw, it's Beck. He wants to go deep. Upstairs, he's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been...
He's going for the goal line, and he breaks the play. Touchdown, Penn State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sategna. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in, it's Harris. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy is no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the right. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Dances away to buy time. Gets it out just short of the 20. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line and a little more room to operate.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Beck. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Flushed out of the pocket. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. This is a designed run.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, going to the air. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield, it's Beck. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. The run inside. It's Hansen. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Penn State! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Mateer. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Upstairs to make the catch. Off and running. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. Working the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw.
Makes the grab in their space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And he added the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bowen. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it down the field. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
That's caught. It's Harris. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds us back in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. DB's right up on the receivers. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. crosses midfield. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
We just went to half. We drew up all these adjustments, things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Unloads quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off the play fake. Throwing right. And they can't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running inside, it's Hansen. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Here's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far.
Man, just steamrolling the defense. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Nice move there. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Using his feet. Breaks into the open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Sooners want to move quickly. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Robinson. Touchdown, Sooners! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sowell. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The run inside. It's Martin. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll bring it out. It's Bowen. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously,
lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets rid of it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you got a guy like that, and he just can roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician, just pops out of things, makes plays. He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass, but you know what? I was still holding my breath the whole time.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind them.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Quarterback extends the play. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This time he wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And that's the first time the big fella's made a play. Like, this offense is built around his dynamic playmaking ability. That's usually a big part of what they do.
Snags it, and he's open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Moving out to the right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And here they come, almost all the way back.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play. And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
We knew this crowd would make its presence felt, and they are doing so in a big spot. Takes a handoff. It's Martin. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And that's what quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He stopped, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they are going to waltz out of here with a win. Peoples again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Not sure why they want to throw again. Here's a heat. Maybe some room here. Got enough space. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
Well, and a lot of people at home are wondering on this drive with the lead, are they just going to take a knee and just take the win into the locker room? But they're staying aggressive. They're handing it off. Guys are still blocking. He's making people miss. And he scores a touchdown with no time left.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a